Hey Flosstube, it's Elena here, the Stitching Farmer. Thanks for joining me today. I'm just going to show you what I've been working on, what I've been up to. So Farm Girl Stitcher has the Stitch 9 challenge going on. At first I was like, no, I don't have time for that. Never would be able to finish 9 projects. But then I was like, well, maybe I'll just do it. That way I can have a goal and something to focus on. Because sometimes I get easily distracted. It's like a squirrel, yeah. So I decided to join in on it. So I picked out my 9 projects. And I'm a little late to the game because it's already February the 5th. But better late than never. Plus what I picked out, one of them is all that I've been working on January anyway. So let's see. Start with the first one. I don't have like a lot of half-finished projects like a lot of people do. I tend to, for the most part, finish things. I don't have a whole lot of whips going on. Gives me a little bit of anxiety, but I figure why not? And I got all these project bags now, so I got something to store them in because that was part of where the anxiety comes in. Like, where am I gonna put all this stuff? I don't have the room for it. But I put like some shelving in one of my son's closet because he doesn't really use his closet. So I got like one of those cubby things, and so I've got a bunch of stuff in there. I figure I can just keep my whips in there while I'm working on it. Try to rotate through. Something I've never really done before, so maybe I'll try to plan it out. I'm not very good at planning because sometimes when you get home from work, you're like, oh, I'm just too tired to do anything. You just lay on the couch and watch TV. Don't even want to stitch, just want to lay there. But speaking of work, so I've been pharmacy manager for 4 years now, and I decided it's time to cut back. So my children are little, they won't be little forever. So I'm gonna go down to part-time, which is still 4 days a week. But right now I'm 5 and I can never get out of there on time either. So maybe that will help. We'll have to float, which means I'll have to drive. I think probably the furthest store is about half an hour, maybe. I think Crestview's furthest, and probably takes about 30 minutes to get up there for me. But it'll be nice to have more time with my family, and I told my husband it's his turn to get a job, and that way he can support us more. He works once a week at Home Depot, so I'm trying to push him into finding something. But so anyways, without further ado, here are my 9 projects that I'm planning on probably not completing, but at least starting. So this one is a Dimensions gold kit. It's a little one, it's the Petite. I've done a few of these. I think it usually takes me around a month to finish one. I really wanted to get some like Christmas projects and Halloween to rotate throughout the year too. So I like this one for Christmas. It's Christmas at the beach. Since I live near the beach, I thought this would look cute in our house somewhere during the Christmas season. So this is the way it comes with the floss. I usually will take it out and hole punch this side and just thread the floss through there. And then since this is a full coverage piece, I probably will just go ahead and stitch on the Ada. I hate that it's so stiff. Maybe if I like wash it, it'll make it softer, or I've heard like if you wad it, it'll make it softer too. So maybe I'll try one of those and see if I can soften it up some, because it's just, Ada's it's so stiff. It can be kind of aggravating. Let's see. So a lot of these are new starts for me. I don't have like a whole lot of whips. One of my whips that I hope to is doing these monthly Lizzie Kates. So I've got September, October, and most of November. I didn't have this one floss color. I finally got it in, but I haven't gone back and finished it yet. And I hope to do December, January, and February. So that's one goal for me, is to get the other 3 and of course finish that one too. They're pretty small. It seems like they take less than a week to do these. Pretty easy. So that'll be one of my easy projects. Let's see. This long banner for the horrific Halloween. I started this last October. Kind of lost momentum. I made a mistake on this witch. Oh, cat hair. Just extra fibers. So on this witch here, I put an extra stitch into her arm so she's longer than she should be. I contemplated ripping it all out, but like I knew it when I finished the witch, when I got to pretty good into the dress there, that I had messed up. But I was like, I'm just gonna keep going with it. I don't want to take it out. But now I'm like, maybe I should, because now nothing's gonna line up on the side. I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of an issue. You can't really tell from far away. I'll probably just end up leaving it. So I've got 3 more, I believe, to go. Let me see. Let me take it out here. Okay, yeah. So here's the finish. So I finished the top 3. So I just got the bottom 3. And I probably will just leave that extra stitch in her arm because it's a lot of work to take it out and redo it all. It does kind of bother me, but maybe I'll just, I don't know. I don't think at this point I want to rip it all out though. So that is number 2. Number 3 is, oh, these are the little Lizzie Kates that I was wanting to finish here. I'll show you. So that's November, December. Did I have it upside down? Sorry. December, cute little mitten. Let's see. January with the little snowman. Even though we don't really get snow here, it's currently 67 degrees in February. I can't complain. It did get below freezing when the rest of the country was in that deep cold snap. It got down to like 32. I think it might have actually got down into the 29 was the lowest it got, I believe. Not for sure, but there's February. So that's where I want to end, at least get that far. And maybe next year I'll get the other half of the year done. We'll see. Love this project bag. Kind of like the Parisian type theme. Let's see. This one here, I try to keep all like fabric with it. I just went with the called for fabric, which is 36 counts raw natural Edinburgh. I like it. I like the way it looks. So I don't know, I guess it does look the same. So this one is Peacock and Pomegranate. I'm a big fan of the carriage house samplings, or no, cottage gardens, sorry. Cottage garden samplings with the birds and the flowers that they're doing, that whole series. I just ordered the bluebird one. I don't know if I'll do any of those this year, but they are so cute. I love the, like how she does the leaves and that. So that will be a new start. This one, it's all DMC. I know like the new ones that are coming out, most of them do use the specialty flosses, the variegated colors. So I wanted to do a Christmas and a Halloween piece. So this is the Christmas, the Lizzie Kate series, the Christmas rules. I don't expect to finish this. I will be happy So there's there's 6 cards. And I will be happy if, so this is what it looks like when it's all put together. I'll be happy if I get halfway done with this. I don't know. And there is a lot of words. That tends to go a little bit quicker. So hopefully, and I've got the called for threads here. Mostly, it's kind of a mess. Mostly weak dye works though. Pretty. I love the reds and the greens. So that is number 4. And just the call for is light mocha full fast. 32 count. I like 32. I think I'm gonna go blind on the 36, but see. And then also have Halloween rules. Same with this. There are 6, I believe, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 of these. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last, Howl at the Moon. And then when it's all put together, you go online to get this free border here. It's on the Lizzie Kate webpage. And same for the Christmas rules too, it's on there. And so it gives you this top part and then the border around it, how to put it all together. And I also got the, I don't know if it's worth it for these little projects to get the fancy floss, but I'm trying to work on my fancy floss collection. So I just figured, I'm just adding to it. Whenever I get up one of these patterns, I go and look through, see which ones I already got, so I don't reorder that one. Because we don't use a whole lot of these. It's usually just a little bit of a skein. But like this one, I've used some of it because I can tell I've taken some out of it. But you can see the variegation. They're cute. I really like this blue color here. It's called Ocean. Very pretty. So again, I don't expect to finish this. It'd be great if I can, but hoping at least maybe half of it done. Maybe I can get like the border done, I don't know. I have a tendency to set my goals too high and never get anywhere close to it. So that was 6, yes. All right, so I want to finish my Mirabilia piece that I've been working on. This one shouldn't take me too much longer, I hope. Let's unravel it. So this time I usually backstitch afterwards, but I've been backstitching as I go. So I've at least got this backstitched. Haven't put a whole lot of progress. She's got a pretty good sized tail. But I do have like the medallion finished down there, and so that is number 7. I'm pretty sure I can finish this one. This one should only take like another month, maybe. I'm kind of a slow stitcher. Probably more because just lack of a time. All right, and I'll flip it around to show off the last 2. That way I can give you a good tour of Scotland Mandala. So I ordered this November the 15th, and it was slightly less than 2 months to get it, but it was well worth the wait. And look at how beautifully packaged this is. This is exactly, I haven't opened it yet. This is exactly what it looks like when it gets to your doorstep. Pretty ribbon, all splayed out like this. So it is well worth the wait if you ever decide to invest in a Chatelaine. This one is Scotland Mandala. I plan to listen to the audiobook series Outlander while I stitch it. Super excited. So I will flip it around and we will open this and see what's in this. All right, so I lost my, oh, I finally bought a remote. Just gotta figure out how to stop it. Nope. All right, so, excuse my dining room table. My cats like to get on it and they have scratched it all up. All right, so trying to get this situated. So this is Scotland Mandala. Struggling here. All right. And let's open it up here. So exciting. I went ahead and got the fabric too. I have seen some pretty ones stitched on like the hand-dyed fabrics, but I don't know, I just kind of like them on white. I don't want it to take away, I don't want the fabric to take away from the stitching piece because they're just so beautiful. So this is what it looks like. This is the bead pack, so you can order just the bead pack if you wanted to. See, I guess there's a medallion in there. Some little bugles. She always uses delicas, like with the Mirabilias, it's always Mill Hills. But Martina always designed them with delicas. So this is how they, all right, look at this. This is what I deal with here. She's not allowed on the dining room table, but she's a cat, so she does what she wants. Come on, down, down. This is Oreo, my naughty kitty. Still have my Christmas decoration. Okay, most of my Christmas decorations are put away. We missed one though, so I will have to do that. All right, back to the pretty delicas. I feel like there's always this gold color. Love those. These are really pretty too. I really like this green here. Oh, let me show you guys what this is going to look like. I'm sure you don't have the whole Chatelaine collection memorized. So I did prepare and pull it up on my iPad to show. Let me pull it up here. All right, now I know how my parents feel like struggling with technology. All right, so this is Scotland Mandala. It's open. You can change the color of your fabric with the, kind of like on the viewer how they do. I guess there's not a, what does this do? Oh, that's it on blue. So I don't expect to finish. I mean, it's huge. Let's see, it is 287 by 287. I think there is some over 1 stitches. I've looked at the pattern, but I can't remember. It seems like these sheep here and cows are over 1. And each one of the castle is real. I can't remember their names though. I do remember seeing a post about it on Facebook, and they named each castle. So my goal is to get the center part done of this. So just this part. And then next year I can work on the castles and that. So I'm hoping maybe just a couple months will take me to do this part. All right, back to specialty silks. So I think pretty much these are all silks. So you got your Glorianas. And that's a pretty one. Taylor Sweet. Pretty pink color. Some blues, greens, reds. I always don't know. I always feel like I need to wash it after I'm done because, you know, it takes a long time, but I'm always scared too with all these specialty stitches. I read about someone who washed their piece and it just bled all over, and oh, that would be so awful. And these are the treasure braids. I don't mind stitching with these. I actually kind of like this metallic. I like it much better than the Krennic. Especially that horrible cording. Oh, that's the worst. But these aren't terrible to work with. And that's a pretty color. Shimmery green. Reminds me of a good color for Mermaid. These are my favorite, is the silk lame braids. I love working with this. It's silk with, and then it's got that henna sparkle on it. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Really like that one. Wish they'd tell you the names. That one's really pretty too. I like that. I'm so excited to work on this. Oh, I love that color too. Ooh, pretty green. And then you got the water lilies. These have quite a bit of variegation in them. Sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it's not when you don't want, you know, crazy colors in your piece. Lots of greens. I guess there's a lot of greenery in Scotland. Never been there, but I hear it rains a lot. Makes everything lush and green. Someday, maybe I'll go. These water lilies get a bit pricey. Wildflowers. This is a bit thicker of a thread. I'm not crazy about working with it, but it's not terrible. It's just real thick. It's hard to thread it. I should probably use a needle threader. I had one, but my toddler lost it. I don't know what he did with it. It's probably on my couch somewhere though. Abalone. Black watch, couple of those. Ooh, red one. I bet that color would bleed all over if you washed it. A few dinky dyes. I like working with the dinky dyes. That's a pretty pink. And then back to the Glorianas. I like working with this too. One thing I've learned from like stitching metallics and silks together is really like keep two different needles, because the metallics tear up your needle eye and then it will snag the silks. So I try to keep one metallic and then one silk needle. It's a pretty color. Wood Pond. Ooh, that's a pretty color for fall. Apricot Grove. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed the unboxing kit of Scotland Mandala with me. So I plan to start that after I finish Versailles, because I can't have two Chatelaines going on at the same time. So once I finish Versailles, I'm starting Scotland Mandala. And my goal is to get the center part stitched. Oh, and she even gives you, this is for the beads. She even puts some Nymo thread in there for you. All right, so now to share Versailles with you. All right, so this is my final one of the Stitch 9 challenge. This one I plan to finish this year. As you can see, I wish I was technologically capable of putting up a before picture of the last time I showed it to you. But basically, I believe that last time, I think I just had the gates done, just this part. Honestly, I can't remember if I had the gates done or not. It might have just been finished the pawns. So, there's going to be 4 of these gates. The yellow, I don't know. Wasn't real crazy about the yellow. But I guess they wanted it to look gold. I haven't ever seen Versailles, but other than pictures, I've never actually been to it, but I know there's gold everywhere. I love these trees. The middle of it had some silk lame braid, and then the outside was one of the silks, so it has like just a hint of the sparkle in the middle. King Louis was the sun god, or sun king. So there's the sun with the crown in it. You can really tell where I threaded. I'm hoping maybe it will loosen up over time some, and the holes will get smaller. And then these big beautiful bows, I stitched those. There's no gold crisscrossing, but there was, it's hard to tell, but there's a purple in there, as well as the blue-green, the dark blue-green. And then this lattice work was done with like a bluish of this metallics. And this is the silk lame braid. So all of this is silk lame. Sorry. You can tell there's a hint of sparkle. It's a little hard to see here, but you can see it better in person. And then variegated in the middle. I think those are really cute. This is the palace that I'm working on right now. Focus. Up close, it doesn't look like much. It is confetti heavy, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. It's been a nightmare to stitch that, but I'm really liking the way it's turning out. Up close, it doesn't look like much, but as you get further away, it starts making more sense. I'm sure once I get it back stitched, it'll look even better. Still gotta do those last 2 back stitching on those 2. I'll get it. I'll get there eventually. But I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. Can't wait to see it finished. There will be another gate up at the top, and then a lot more topiary around the edges too. So I still got some more to put in here, and then all the way around. And then there'll be another one of these coming off the side of the castle here, a little half ribbon. So I have to stand up to show it all because it's so big. Can't imagine when I actually get it all done how big it will be, because I still gotta do the bottom half of the palace down here. Be another, the back part of the palace is down there. But I'm really happy with this piece. I love it. Love working with all the silks and the metallics. little needle minders, aren't they cute? That one's a butterfly. But it looks like a flower. And then over here, I have a peacock feather. I got these off of Gina's Unique Needle Minders off her Etsy page. She has so many. I gave up on the remote. I guess I had to connect it again and I give up. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing my projects and hope you'll follow along with me this year as I hopefully complete some of them. We'll see. Hopefully at least Versailles. I mean, I don't have... Okay, so I do still have a lot left. Hopefully at least Mermaid of Atlantis. I don't have a ton left on that one. So thanks for watching. Any questions, leave me a comment and I'll be happy to answer them next video. All right, thanks for joining me.